Howdy, howdy. Yep, we're gonna knock out some 8C. We've just got one room left. And we were really close last time. We are going to do this. But seriously, like, I tried a little bit after Joe's stream, on my own stream, and like, oops. It was really close. Like, I got to the last section. So. You can wait. You can wait there, Jess. It's fine. I mean, we're already up to like 48 minutes on this level. Screen 1's pretty easy. Screen 2 is a bit annoying. Screen 3 is just long. Oops. Big thing about the volcano level, or the core levels, is that was quick. I didn't think it was going to be that fast. I really didn't think we were going to do it like within 10 minutes. So let's see. Achievement request that we can mark off. Thanks for playing. Wow, you did it! Variants are now accessible in the File Select menu. We died how many times? 219 deaths. Yeah, that was yours, Dan. Just a second. I do need an actual picture of this. Proof of a wingless chapter all 8. Done. Not enough. 5,700? Rookie numbers? Yeah, well. You know, we needed that wingless. I mean, I could continue playing. Because there's a chapter 9. We're not done streaming. But hello, everybody. Hopefully you're having an excellent start to your Friday. We're obviously having an excellent start to ours now. Well, I also said I might do a seed, so the question is, what seed? People will unleash their wrath on me. Oh boy. Ray specifically unleashing her wrath. Dangerous. Just Ray? Okay. I don't know. Dan's the one who said it. Dan, did you see that there's a new achievement for totally reliable delivery service? The completion's gone now. Oh, this is chapter 9, Reese. We finished 8C in about 5 minutes. After I started again. I mean, I can show it. What? Aha. But I figured I would try out chapter 9. I don't know. So this is actually like post-release content. It was a bonus chapter created after the game released called Farewell. And it so like, oops. So, but they didn't put any achievement to it in the list. So it's really just bonus. Oh, there's a wall there I can grab. I don't have to try to make this weird. And some people have said that this is actually harder than some of the seasides. I personally don't know, but it's just what I've heard. What are you streaming, Vortex? Oh, he's doing CJ's Seed. Maybe I should do CJ's Seed. Okay, I've got to kite you a long way. Oops. Is the new Totally Reliable Delivery Service achievement, is it DLC or is it a title update? Oh yeah, anybody who is awake tonight, my race is being restreamed. I know it's late for a lot of you, but if anybody can't sleep or is looking for something to watch, we are being restreamed. So there will be commentary. Jaws and I are deciding whether or not we want to do our own, if I want my comment, like his and my dialogue to be on or not right now. So, like, the restream will have commentators. We just have, it's undecided if it's going to be, like, what we want to do on our end. So yeah, like, Restream will not have Jaws and I. It'll have a commentator or two. I don't know who's the comms yet. I can check to see if there is a listing. So what I know right now is that I will be on ALTTPR League 3, and there's one commentary signed up right now. So it says I'll be on League 3 tonight. That could still change. It's still a bit early. Wenja. Trying to remember that one. Well, they try to make sure that the person doing commentary kind of knows the game. Oh, a limbo achievement. Oh, dang. I mean, we know I'm the master. What am I supposed to do? Where can I go? Can't get over there. It's all electrified. I could go back up there. I don't... Can I reach the electric panel? I guess I gotta try. Oh wait, I need my jellyfish. Because I think I have to reach the electric panel. Yeah, it's not like they just let anybody commentate. I think that's what I have to do. Interesting puzzle. Less gatekeeping. Right. Commentary is supposed to inform. Is the only problem there. Okay. What dungeons can you complete if Hammer is on the pedestal? This isn't for my sake. This is if you're a commentator. I'm curious, you know, who knows that answer? Oh, Dan. Always so funny. Like, I think Olkesh would know the answer to that question. What dungeons can I clear without the hammer? I stand corrected. By the way, Sean, this all became because Dan said he could come, and I was, oh my god. Mr. Coolness just laying it on. Said hammer on pedestal, and I was like, okay, which dungeons can you actually beat without a hammer to make it even possible? Because yes, it is possible for the hammer to be on ped. Eastern Desert Hera Skull Mire. You're missing one, but it's kind of a 50-50 shot of whether or not it's actually clearable. Just so everybody can see again. This is 8C. This is the one we did. I don't know if Reese is still here, but if Reese is here, like, this is it. Olcash, to your point, Thieves Town. Is possible, but not necessarily in logic as a clear. If the small key to Thieves Town is in the big chest, then technically the dungeon was hammerlocked. But, like, that's stupid obscure knowledge. Because technically, like, you could beat the dungeon without it. It's not a nightmare, Reese. It's just like, you know, what you were doing. Just the chain of motions isn't 2 or 3 steps, it's, you know, 8 or 10. And the core levels for World 8 are a little bit more serious. Because what these levels do differently, as you can see, is even though I touch ground, I don't restore my dash. So, like, the only thing that actually restores dashing is a screen transition or a crystal. Well, that's why I said it's the same idea. It's just like the levels that you were doing, Reese, is like, you know, a couple of strings of movement at a time, whereas the C sides or the B sides begin to say, no, you have to do like 5 to 10 in a row. And the windows are a little smaller. So, like, let's see, 1, 2, there's 3, that's 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like 10 or more things chained together. Shoot. This screen is actually really hard. This one took me a while. Because these bounce blocks are kind of like weird. Like, your positioning on them makes a huge difference about how they respond to your inputs. But yeah, the fact that you can't restore your dash in this room, or in these rooms in this level, like, you have to kind of be, like, very careful, and you have to understand what the plan is. So, like, one bad dash is gonna kill you. Oh, and this level also has a freeze fire mechanic where you, like, swap it between, like, volcano and icicle. Whew. Okay, and this is the screen that we actually did in the first 10 minutes of today. So this is the ending. I don't know. I didn't think this screen is hard. I just didn't find it as hard as the previous one in some regards. Like, it's just a super long screen is the problem, I'd say. Like, I think this is the longest single screen in the game. And then this is the ending. Oops. I got it first try today. That was pretty funny, but like, it's not an easy maneuver. So that maneuver is a down dash with a jump after it, and it gives it, they call it like a super jump or a broad jump or something. It's pretty neat. Like, this is the last level of the game, and even now they introduce a new mechanic that was there the whole time and you just had to figure it out. Like, I think that's my favorite thing about this game, is it's not like, oh, here's something you could do. It's always like, here's something you could have done if you just, you know, experimented. But now we're going to show you it, and you need to learn how to do it. Like, the game is very good about tutorials, I'd say. Dang it. There we go. And that was redoing 8C. In a third of the time. Or less. Probably a quarter of the time. And less than a tenth of the deaths. But yeah, 175 strawberries, 8 cassette tapes, 8 blue, 8 red, 8 yellow hearts. That's it. 30 hours. And almost 6,000 deaths later. And because I did it, I had to take a picture of that, posted it in the Discord I'm in with Awoo and the platformer peoples. And I officially get to keep my title as Wingless. It's a role in the Discord called Wingless, and it's for doing these types of things without cheating or assist mode. It's not cheating, but without assists is how it works. So we did this without the assist mode, so we get to have that as a role. We did try out assist mode on this file. It's fun. E. It's just not the same even. Like, there's chapter 1. I heard there's a way to unlock everything at the beginning where you could do like any... Oop, just a second. Sorry about that. That was my ophthalmologist's office. I got a call from, or I got I had a bill, I guess you could say. No, not a bill. I got some mail yesterday from them saying that like they had received approval for a particular injection or medication, and I looked it up. Like, I looked up the common uses of that medication, and like a lot of them had to do with different forms of cancer. So ovarian and colon and whatever else. So, and I'm thinking, why are they getting approval to use a cancer treatment on me? Because that would be news, especially because it was my eye doctor who received authorization. And then I further, I got to talk to somebody, but they tried to forward me on to billing, and the person that I talked to said, oh, maybe it has to do with your eye injections. So I looked up that same medication name with the added eye injection on it, and it turns out that drug is also used for eye injections because it has a similar beneficial property when used in the eye. Yeah. Yeah, it was just one of those things where I'm like, the most common usage of a drug. Yeah. It's just like I that's a little concerning when the first listed use of the drug is something that I wouldn't know anything about needing. And, it's worrying, I guess. Like, you almost wonder, like, oh my God, did you just, like, is that, like, a diagnosis I had no idea about until the last minute? And it wasn't, at least. But it was definitely a little worrying. I got a little nervous. I know I'm not a doctor, like, so I don't know everything, but I am working on a doctorate, and so, like, one of the first, I'm gonna try to understand whatever they tell me, because, like, I don't want to be uninformed as I'm doing all these treatments. And that was one of those moments where I was just like, what? So, luckily, we figured it out. And he told me, he's like, yeah, the use that it is for cancers is like to constrict blood flow to it or something like that, or to reduce like that kind of stuff, which it also, when used in the eye, will have a similar effect where it won't, like, it restricts blood flow to those damaged blood vessels in the eye. So, like, that's why it's so effective for eye treatments as well. So, I learned something today. Well, and Reese, the funny one, like, on some of that stuff is I've been talking with Paul because, like, Paul's going through all his stuff as well, and, like, we were talking about blood sugar numbers, and the numbers that they use for blood sugar are also kind of, like, very, like, different between US and UK numbers. So, like, we've discovered it's hard for us to kind of line up on discussion point. Okay, let me just change the title. Yeah, it was just like, because for me, like, we were talking about what my my blood sugars should read in the morning and, like, before breakfast and before dinner. And, like, I was told by my doctor that I should aim between 70 and 130 for both of those numbers. Like, those are good blood sugars for fasting and, or like for before breakfast and before dinner each day. And those are the numbers she cares about. And then like Paul said some numbers and like they were so different. I was like, I don't know how that relates, because I want to say he said a number and I was like, but yeah, like he said some of his numbers, and like the one number like I'm told is a bad number. Like I'm told like if I get that reading, then I need to ingest like something sugary, because that was what my diabetic like counselor was like, that's hypoglycemic, that's bad for you. So like she was like, that's the opposite end for you, like no. So yeah, I don't understand the numbers completely, like between the two systems, but yeah, it's interesting. But okay, so this is CJ's the 40 bonks weekly async seed. It's an enemizer. I think it's just a boss shuffle. Let me just make sure. Weekly asyncs looks like the winner is 7/7 random boss shuffle. Yeah, that was what I thought it was. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Of course, oh wait, we gotta change the game. Okay, so here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and start. But tomorrow we are having blood taken. They're going to suck my blood. Yeah, we're getting blood drawn for blood, or for my A1C. We're gonna see what my blood sugar's at now, or my A1C and blood sugar are different. So we're gonna see what that is. We're gonna see how the treatment's been effective. And we're gonna see, you know, how far we came down in 3 months. Because my blood sugar was bad. My old blood sugar for the last 3 months ago was 10.1. so we are pushing, you know, to get it much better. Oh, did you? Okay. So yeah, I'm getting the blood drawn tomorrow morning, so fasting blood sugar tonight. So pretty much gonna have dinner and then not eat or drink really anything after that. I'll have some water in the morning to make sure that they can find a good vein. And then on the 1st of December, I have a meeting with my physician, where I'll probably get the results, because I don't think they're going to tell me ahead of time. I mean, not like I'm in a rush to know. Yo, Scruff. Boom, boom, boom. We very quickly knocked out Celeste. Is it you or is it me? Because we know I've had some issues. Apparently internet usage over here is just exploded. So like I had heard from a few people that their internet's not been great the last few days. Yeah, not like it'll make that much of a difference on my stream. Okay. There will be an answer, let it be. Okay. Scruff. Sleep is important, sir. Okay. I blame your brother. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, that stinks. Okay. Well, let me know. I don't know when or what I'm streaming, so no worries. Like, I feel like I'm going to do some practice tomorrow for next week. But I might do something Xbox-wise, because I still have to score a lot of achievements for team bonus for G-Task. No worries, Reese. You know that. There is no pressure on this team. I mean, I only just got, like, big points just now. That... How much was that Celeste achievement worth? Anybody know? Nice! 218 diff. Woo! That, and the ratio on that one used to be a lot lower because right when people found out assist mode worked for that whole game, a lot of people went full assist mode and like tanked the ratio on it. But I think when we got like all those new additions to the site for like my year or my generation or whatever, like it kind of helped boost them back. Yeah. We haven't really been in danger at all. So, like, I could see us getting further. Does it matter? No. As we've said, we're not, like, super serious. But, like, I feel like we could make a run for further. But yes, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Oh, were we? Okay. Oops. Yeah, 9 p.m. tonight. 9 p.m. Eastern time. I will be racing in my Week 4 League match. Jaws and I will be doing a spoiler race. The way it works, for anybody who hasn't ever seen spoiler races, at the start of the race, so when the clock, like the timer starts, a spoiler log gets posted in the race channel. Jaws is allowed to look at it, and start telling me stuff. Then together, without me looking at the log, because I can't look at the log the whole time, Jaws and I will, Jaws will tell me what he sees, and we'll just continue to try to plot out a route to get the keys and items necessary to complete the seed. We will be racing against Raids and Plumeria Knight. Raids is the opposing runner, while Plumeria Knight is the opposing pilot. First one to kill Ganon and get through that door wins. Simple as that. Expect the race to take a little more than an hour. So if you are somebody who's in a different time zone, know that the race will take about an hour 10. So like if, that 9 p.m. start time is a little bit extra intimidating, but you usually stay up a little later and want to, I should be done before an hour and a half. Well, yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, Key Sanity is a long mode, but like when Jaws and I practice, like we are consistently like a sub 120, and depending on the race, we've hit like much faster than that as well. I will post here, like in the title for whatever my race is, when my race is tonight, I will post the specific channel I should be on for restream. So if you're curious to hear some commentary, as long as the restream does happen tonight, you'll be able to check out that and see and hear some comms on what's going on. I don't know who's doing the comms and whatnot. At this point, that's all up in the air, but if you want to hear some comms talking about how terrible I am and how awesome Jaws is, there are options to listen. But honestly, Jaws and I have been doing pretty well, I think. So I feel good about tonight's race. Next week is Mystery. My opponent for Mystery is also Eastern Time Zone, so I don't know when we're going to schedule the race. But my week 6 opponent is overseas. So there is a chance that for the 80 Keys week, we might have a daytime race that works for a lot of people here. Because I just have so many friends over here in the European time zones. So, and I would love to have a race that, fits some of your schedule so you can watch and enjoy. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Without a weapon, I don't want to venture into Thieves Town yet. This is a boss shuffle, by the way, so even though there's nothing like that interesting in terms of the the rando, that's the big one that we don't know what's going to show up where. You know what? I'll check it later. Interesting. A flute. Hey, those are boots. And we can go get them, because I have the book. Hello, Red Igor. I'm sorry, I still don't have a bow to handle the Red Igors yet. But I want me some boots. I don't have a... I'm gonna have to use bombs to deal with the ropes. Interesting. What's on the lamp? Small key. Let's get that very nice boots. Dan, we haven't seen the trolls yet. We don't know what the boss shuffle's gonna look like. And we still don't have a weapon at 22 minutes. Hey, the fire rod. There's an item on Landmo. Can I kill a boss if it's important to do so? You know what? No, we're not even gonna chance it. There's no reason to try to kill a boss that, like, I don't have any reasonable way to fight it. Like, that's idiotic. You have no idea what is going on? Okay, this is Link to the Past randomizer. Instead of just the basic Link to the Past game, this is the randomized version of it. You broke it, the game is ruined? No, the game is so much fun. I love randomizer. So there are many flavors of randomizer for Link to the Past. This one is a boss shuffle. So, like, all the items are still randomized, but the big non-normal randomization is the fact that the bosses are all mixed up as well. Yeah, well, you can pick your music. Yay, we got the hammer! Okay, that was super important. Those boots were, like, really needed. So yeah, you can pick your sprite, you can pick your music. I can't tell you all the stuff because there are some things that are obviously, like, rules. But, like, I can't tell you, like, the file. Yeah. Yeah, like, I play the base game. I don't just do randomizer, but I do play randomizer. So, like, my base skill has to be decent as well. And I'd say I'm okay. I'm half decent. We recently did a base game run, and our time was what, a 139? We're sub 139 by a little bit. So sometimes, yeah. I have to submit my number of bonks with this time to the Discord I'm in for this one. Thanks, Red Igor. Yeah, this is just async. There's probably about a dozen of us who run this seed, and it's just to kind of polish our skills always. No, it's just a boss shuffle. We just haven't been able to find a flippin' sword yet. I mean, I didn't get the hammer till like 4 minutes ago either. So we were without like any real weapon for, you know, a good 20 minutes. By the way, Ulkesh, if I finish top 3 for the week, I get to submit a mode for next week. So, like, you know, me doing well means I could suggest some silliness. Not that I've ever done well enough to get top 3. Who's the boss? Nice, it's a landmo. But no sword means we can't do hammer dashes here. Even with boots, you can't hammer dash without a sword. I was hoping for that to bail me out and give me a good option. I really was. Because honestly, I don't have any great options. We're kind of just playing with bad options. Although I've got a decent one, I guess. I don't love it, but it's better than going into Eastern. Let's do Front of Escape. With Hammer, this should be a really quick run through. Hey, Joe. We did some massive scoring already this morning. We got a big beefy Celeste achievement. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer to get, because I was kind of like, okay, this is, you know, a hard one. And then it took us less than 10 minutes from start of stream to get it. Because we were on screen 3, because we started it last night. After you and before Scruff, I was able to fit in a little bit, and I was like, oh, we were so close. So it became a very quick achievement to knock out. So we are done with Celeste. Officially done. At least achievement-wise. I'm considering maybe finishing Chapter 9, but it's kind of undecided on my end if I want to. I started it. It's okay. I don't like the jellyfish mechanics in the level. How are you today, though, Joe? I'm okay. Oh, I guess I didn't really give much of a medical update today because we did have a doctor this morning. No news. Really, because we don't expect much news-wise. I guess no news is good news for me. We're not swordless anymore. He examined the eye. It's slow. He says it's flattening, so like that's good. You know, it's just a waiting game still. 2 weeks until my next appointment. But he also said I could stop taking the dilating drops. Oops. The steroid drop I can drop down to 3 times a day for the next week, and then 2 times a day the week after that. And I don't have to wear my eye shield to bed anymore. So no appointment for 2 weeks. And as I said, tomorrow I do have... They're taking blood. They're going to suck my blood. Ah! Because we're getting an A1C tomorrow. For my next doctor's appointment in December. On December 1st, I meet with my general doctor to see how my A1C looked. So, we have a plan. And then race tonight, 9 p.m. If anybody is awake. It looks like we are being restreamed tonight. If not, if you can't make it, it's okay. We're hoping for a nice, quick win. Okay. Well, if I die to Moldorm, you will know. You will get to find out. I will tell you. Although I don't think Moldorm's killed me in a very long time. He knocks me off the level. He doesn't kill. Who is the boss of Skullwoods, and can I kill them? It's another Landmo. Although I think the floor is more dangerous than Landmo. Oh my god, I didn't die to Moldorm, but I died to a Landmo because of a spike floor. Skullwoods just makes any boss worse. Let's be honest. Boom, 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 do, 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 do. Just want to get my magic refilled before we go back in there. Oh my god, every time the fire bar has not lined up for me. Round 2. Ready, fight. Who would have thought Landmo on a spike floor was actually dangerous? Anybody? I know, Mr. Coolness. That's how I feel. But, you know what, it's fine, because if I get the junk race, if I get like a junkie run out of my system this morning, then tonight will be good. Right? That's how it works. You get the bad run done first, and then when you do another run later, it's all good. Welcome back, Streff. Later, Mr. Coolness. Thanks for hanging out. Am I gonna lose to Landmo in Skull Woods a third time? Yeah, I am, at this rate. F me. And now I'd just rather beat my head against this boss for the next however long it takes to beat it. Good time to be damned. Not fully. But hello, Valbo. Long time no see. We're just letting it heal. And we'll see where things land. We had a surgery 2 weeks ago. Screw you, boss. Yeah, no problem, Valbo. I understand. Yo, Vortex, thanks for the raid of 3. I think you were just doing this seed. Let's just say, Lanmo in Skull Woods can kiss my rear. Because, oh my god, I died 2 times to Lanmo in flippin' Skull Woods. Yo, Scoople. Like, seriously. That is just the worst. Blue mail and a sword, and I couldn't clutch that fight out twice. That's fair. Argus is bad. Vidi is. Armos I don't mind. Vidi's pretty bad. Vidi is brutal in that room. Have you had a Vidi in Skull Woods before? Because that one is, that's gross. I just didn't realize how bad Lanmo could be in there, because, like, Lanmo is even a joke boss usually for me. But I don't know, every time I hit him, I got thrown back into spikes. And, like, Hammer was just so ridiculous to try to time, so I should have stuck with the fighter sword the whole time. My bad. Where do I go? Oh, really? I don't have a potion yet. I cleared thieves without a sword. But I had my fire rod and hammer. Yeah, my first sword was inside spec. And I've pretty much exhausted all my options at this point besides Eastern and Pod. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I figured, you know, I'd wait to hit up Skull until I had a sword. Because, you know, no way you can do boss without it. But I pretty much resigned myself to the fact that I'm not going to finish top 3 this week. I prefer back to front. If I can. I know some people disagree with that, but I'm a back to front person for Skull. Yeah, that's fair. Was that your first bottle? Okay. Fair enough. By the way, you signing on to do comms tonight, or you... or anything? Because I know there's a lot of races today. Yeah, I just know it's like... Kazed and I are both racing at 9 p.m., so... You gonna have something for me? Maybe? Oh, that would have been huge earlier. Back up the mountain. Yeah, unfortunately with a 9 o'clock race for me, I'm not sure I want to comma race. Yeah, like, if everybody does, I'm sure we'll get enough comms for between both of our races. Yeah, I know the invitationals are always really fun, too. Because there are some, I'm sure there's some good ones. And those, like, those are just amazing to watch those people execute right now. Oops. Yeah, I still haven't done one of those. a bow. Great. Mirror, linchpin of the seed. What time is your race, Vortex? Who's running tonight? Are you... You're against Bob. You're against Dr. Bob today. What, 6? 7. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. See, I don't remember all the times. I just remember seeing you two on the schedule. What did I bonk against? That hurts my pride so much. This run is just shit. Yeah, what was that bonk, though, when I entered the room? Like, that was weird. I need a magic drop between now and the top floor. Later, Scoople. Thanks. And does Fire Rod Dupe not work in this setup? I don't know. Because I thought I had done it right, but, like, because I can usually do a fire rod duplication. It does work? Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to pull it off this time. At least once. Yeah, I usually don't have an issue with the timing on this one. Oops. I don't know what I did wrong there. Like, that seemed right. That always seems to work. Like, I've never had problems with that glitch. Yeah, there's definitely something to say for the fact that I'm being stubborn. But I've pretty much resigned myself to this just being terrible. I mean, I shouldn't have lost that first fight. Yeah. I got my boots after I got my flute. I got that flute, and then I went straight into the desert area, and I saw the boots there, and I was like, we're getting boots. The way I see it, I'll get the bad run out of my system now. Tonight will be better. Works for me. Right. I'll probably brush up on all those kinds of things after this, or sometime tonight. Now that's just... that hurts. That hurts me emotionally. Yeah, there's definitely part of me that's like, oh, God, no. I don't remember. Don't know how. And I've never attempted to learn. Should I learn how? I just don't have much of a desire. All the power to you guys who want to learn it. It's just not. That's the thing. The two items I'm short go mode are, it's, you know, I need Red Cane and Hookshot. The only thing is, on that point though, Vortex, is like I went with opening TR first. So I did the dark side of the mountain first. So. Like, I figured I had a 2/3 shot, and worst case, I could always mirror to open up TR. Wrong cane. Thanks for the invincibility items, game. Much appreciated. Don't know why I went for this entrance with mirror. I mean, I was hoping for a top 3 this week. I've killed 2 Landmolus and a Cold Stare now. Oh, no, I don't want to leave the mountain. Just realized. The more magic I can save, the better. Of course, Spike Cave has nothing. When is Spike Cave ever your friend? Pot it is. Pot and Eastern. I'm just hoping I don't run into Argus at this point. We'll do pod first because maybe I'll find it. The hookshot first. And we still haven't found the lamp. Weird. Gah. I mean, we've already done some dark. And I don't mind the dark rooms. Yeah, I knew that was coming. But yeah, I've got the resources to deal with dark rooms. Like, I've got a lamp, or I've got the fire rod, and in most dungeons, that's enough. Dig spot? I think. Asking the tough questions here, Vortex. Shoot, where was Shovel? Dark Cross? Yeah, Front of Escape or Dark Cross. Yeah, I didn't come back for Front of Escape until I had Hammer and Fire Rod. So I did, and even though I had the small key from Back of Escape for that play, I was kind of like, I don't like the idea of going back to front without a real weapon. Like, bombs in the dark did not sound like fun. Like, I'm not fishing for rats in the dark. Why is it always, like, am I wrong, or does, like, blind seem to always show up in pod? I feel like this is a very common placement. Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, I don't do a ton of boss shuffles, but I just have felt like that's one that I get frequently. Kind of like the Argus Skull Woods. Still no hook, still no cane, still no lamp. Yo, Woo, thanks. I know. I'm glad that I get to keep my status as wingless. And I officially... Let's see. When does Squirrel lose his? I guess the question I'd have for that, Awoo, is what should change about my opinion? I think, you know, as I said in my review when I first wrote it, that I feel the game is... Damn it. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that either. So, like, here's my thing on that is I said that I feel the game is a story of personal growth for Madeline, and playing the game without assist mode, I felt part of her journey as a result. And so has that changed? No. I said that I love the fact that the game teaches you things on the fly throughout. It still does that. Oh, yeah. I mean, but I kind of said that in the base review before I finished it, was like, I enjoyed how the game taught and, like, you grew as a player. So I don't think that's really changed at all for me. I mean, I love when I get to 7B and they're like, oh yeah, here's a ledge dash. You know... Or like, here's a side hop off of a ledge to get extra height. And you're like, I could do that? And then Chapter 8's like, here's how to do a broad jump. Like, what? Downward dashing and jumping at the same time to get massive distance? Holy cow, that was cool. That was your first bottle? Okay. That would have been a nice one to have. But yeah, like, oh, that's part of why I loved the game. Oh my god, that was a vanilla pyramid fairy. That's funny. I hadn't thought about that. But yeah, that was definitely like my favorite part of the game, was just like, it was never so much about finding new abilities, it was just understanding the moveset better. Like, everything was. Every mechanic was kind of shown to you in a way that was Like, very organic. Like, yeah, the bird had to chirp and tell you, but it was never like... I never felt like it was beating me over the head. I tried a little bit of Chapter 9. I don't know if I'm going to go back and finish Chapter 9, to be honest. I'm kind of, like, up in the air about my feelings towards the jellyfish mechanics. I was not a fan of them, what I played of it. What the flip happened there? Oh god, that was funny. I love when stuff goes weird. I know what happened. I just can't believe I messed up that badly. Gah. Gah! I don't think that's good. Screw it. I need to work on it. I know. But yeah, I'm just reading your comment, Ooh, like, that's definitely how I feel about the game. Like, there's that... Across the board, it just does that, where you, like, nothing is... There's just this very nice flow to it all. Yeah, like, I can do it on some, I've been very inconsistent. It's crazy, like, my NMG run over the weekend was first try. And then this has just been a cluster and a half. So, I mean, before my race tonight, I'll be doing some, like, touch-ups on a few things. I mean, am I concerned about my race tonight? Like, I'm not happy with some of my execution right now, but I feel pretty good for it. So... I don't even know what to hold out right now at this point. Sure, a third land mow. Yeah, I need to work on, like, certain things that I know, like, a lot of you guys do. Did I? Okay, so I've got to go do something at this point. Where am I going? Why didn't I think of that? See, this is why you're so good, Penguin. We already finished that dungeon completely. And that's a very loaded question. So I guess the question is, what's everybody's favorite track then of the MSU? What is your favorite location? I know Leo said Skull Woods for Paint It Black, which is a good one. I won't disagree there. Four-Land Molus! I like Eastern, like I like Epic as a pick. Figures. Okay. What's that one? Swamp Palace? Soberest Swamp? And the question is like, when I get Cane of Samaria, do I just bail? Because, like, I need hookshot to finish this seed. And at this point, realistically, hookshot could be in GT. I know I'm not finishing with a good time, though. I don't have to know what everybody else did to know this is a bad run. We're gonna full clear TR, but we're gonna hope to find hookshot. We peaked early today with Celeste, that's what it was. Yeah, I guess that's not a bad assessment. Yeah, I don't have any real race today. You know, I don't have a league race at 9 p.m. tonight. With my team needing to keep pace for top of the division stuff. You know, we're already in 3rd place. Shoot. Just realized what I did wrong. Really? That's a new one. Even with dashing through the spikes. Weird. Yeah, I mean, I understand why. I am surprised by that being true. Yeah, and in NMG you have to do a good, that assumes you can actually do the the hook strat, right? And like my hook strat's not perfect yet. I'm getting better at it, but like I still mess it up pretty often, so interesting. Might be something to worth considering if in a future run. Well, we're not getting 15 hearts tonight. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have that much leeway in my race tonight. Scruff, are you going to stream today, or is that going to be off the table now? I didn't know if you posted. Okay. You should get sleep, so I don't disagree with that. Okay. Maybe I'll do an afternoon stream then of something on Xbox. I don't know. We'll see. Later, man. If you're awake later, maybe I'll see you during my race tonight. Although, I'd say crash a good long while for sure. Watch Argus be in here. Okay. Never mind. So here's the problem. I still don't have the flippin' hook shot. No! Yeah, cold stare and land mow with a blind and a Helma. I'm gonna be very curious to hear what you did because, oh god, like... Yeah, but depending on where hookshot is, like, he can hover. I can't, so he'll be able to hover the gap no matter what. Hey, Buttersword. Hookshot! Oh my god, that is just, that's brutal. I am almost universally a Hope Room first. I know that Compass Room is better. Like, I hear it from everybody that going right side is always better. And I just can't bring myself to do it. Just a second. Yeah, that's... I will agree. Like, I know my bias. I know that from, like... Here's what kills me. I'm a scientist. Like, I'm an engineer. So, like, there's... The engineering side of my brain understands probability and statistics. And every time... Like, this is CJ's. So yeah, the engineering side, the statistics, the probability person understands, like, expected values and probabilities and why you should go right side. Like, I trust the work done by others that says it's better. Oh my god, a third. Was it 4? Oh, right, desert. Yeah, I just can't bring myself to do it. Oh yeah, we never found the lamp. Did anybody get lamp? I'm guessing it was in swamp. It's a boss shuffle. 0. Nah, I haven't run. I've only run 1, 2, and 4 on the mystery asyncs. Really? That sucked. I mean, this whole run's been just crap. So. I already know this time's just, like, I think I lost 10 minutes in Skull. Yeah, probably. The whole run's been a turd. Stop. Look at that untimed spin. Oh yeah, I missed the ladder mystery. Hey, Sean. Yay, we finished. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. I have tried to bring myself to will myself to do right side. I just can't. It is something like mentally I cannot bring myself to do. I prefer to go for rando room. Maybe someday I'll be able to do that. I just can't yet. Hopefully we don't have that happen tonight. I seriously don't know what causes this for me. Okay. So officially, my race is on the schedule for tonight. If anybody is watching tonight, fair. Yeah, if anybody is going to watch my race tonight it'll be on the ALTTPR League 3. I'll make sure to put that in the title. And it is being commed by Mocha Jones and Tyler Salt tonight. So, if you're looking to see a race, there you go. Okay, events and things, weekly async. IGT. Did anybody catch my bonk number? I forgot to look. $27 flash drive. Thank you. By the way, just so people know, I just got an email from Extra Life, and apparently Extra Life has surpassed $14 million this year. So, awesome. Okay, we're going to submit that time. And let's just see how poorly we did. Because, good God, we... 11th out of 14 right now. Vortex killed it. Damn. Very nice, Vortex. Yeah, my boss deaths in Skull, dying twice to Landmo in Skull, and dying practically twice. See, I went... Yeah, I only... Ooh, you know what it was? Vortex, when I picked up Smith, I didn't have Hammer, so I couldn't go the rest of the way to Pyramid. Oh, right. I didn't think about swimming. I didn't want to. So, yeah. Good gamble. Very nice. I lost to Zeruvian by 10 seconds, Esmore by a couple minutes, Leo by more, Kazden, Flip Heel, Penguin, Sean, Adalor, and Fred. And, of course, Vortex in first place massively. Vortex killed it this week. Eventually, I'll have a good week, I swear. You killed it and still had room to spare. Like, you could have shaved a bit more. Yeah, I waited to have a weapon before I went into there. But I honestly, between the Landmo deaths and having to grind out magic in Skull, that was probably about 10 minutes. Like, I could watch back the VOD and go, that was a good 10 minutes I wasted. And then Hera, same deal. Like, if I didn't die to Cold Stare, what was that? Another 5+ minutes? Like, I bled time at places I shouldn't. Like, that is terribly on me to not do. Like, those are fights I shouldn't have mucked up that bad at this point. So, you know, that's how it goes, you know. Sometimes you do really, really bad things, and then you pay the price. Yeah. So what we're going to do, though, is you're going to see the same seed again if you're sticking around. We're going to send it over to CJ, who's running the seed. The master himself of the Discord is running this. Which 3 noobs? I wouldn't call them noobs. Grey Corvid, Scoople. Oh, Scoople was a forfeit. And McMonkey was a forfeit. Yeah, 2 forfeits. Those guys aren't noobs. Can tell you that much. I'm going to have some lunch and probably watch CJ. But I might stream a little bit later today in the afternoon. Yeah, that's my thought too, Vortex, is like I do the seeds just to see how I'm progressing. And like I can look at that seed and go, I know where I messed up. Like I can do better on certain things and I will do better. Like it's not something that kills me to know like I had just a rough run today. So
yo, Sean, how's it going?
I want to get runs in because that's the point.
That mystery
but yeah, GG's everybody. Thanks again. Yeah, thanks Vortex. I'll be back probably in a couple of hours just to kind of fill in some time because I know Scruff said he's not streaming today. So until then, have a great one. Bye.
Give me 1 second. I can play an advertisement, but I gotta get Twitch loaded up. Now, Root, move.